What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back. We're here in the OpEI quarantine studio, and we want to talk to you today about cryptocurrency scams. With the price going up, we've seen quite a few people in our community, and actually us personally, getting targeted by these scams. So we just want to go over some of the common ones, what to look for, just to make sure that your hard-earned Bitcoin is not getting stole.
Won't disappear.
Right, yeah, just squirreled away from you. So the very first one is phishing scams.
Phishing scams, not
Phishing.
phishing.
Phishing PH with a PH. But it is sort of similar to real life phishing, and the fact that you get an email.
How is it similar?
Well, so the people that are trying to scam you, they bait their little hook, which is an email. They compose this email, and then they send it to you, so they kind of cast it out, and then they cast out, thousands and thousands of these little emails that are little hooks, and then they just let them sit, and then, this one here, somebody responds to this one, somebody responds to that one, and then whoop, they reel them in, and they start talking to you. And so what happens is, you get an email. I got one from it was supposedly from ledger.com, the hardware wallet company, saying, oh no, you have this Bitcoin that's trying to be transferred to you, but you need to go to this website to confirm it. That's not how Bitcoin works. You do not need to manually confirm Bitcoin to receive it. If I want to send you some Bitcoin, it's all on my end. I get your public address. That's all I need. I send you that Bitcoin. You don't need to do anything to receive it. It's all on me. So that's...
So it's much like an email, right? Like
yeah.
You don't have to confirm that I'm sending you an email.
Right. Yeah. You don't have to. Yeah. It just the email just shows up. So that's the first one. The second one is the SIM jacking on your phone. And do you want to explain that one, Chill?
Yeah, so make sure that if you have a phone, call the phone company and ask them to lock your SIM card. Because a lot of people, what happens is hackers can pretend to be you, give T-Mobile a phone call, and change the number, and then they gain access to your emails, and from there, they can pretty much do whatever they want because you're locked out.
Yep, they lock you out of your own phone, and then they start trying to recover as many accounts as they can. And God forbid you've got a password or some kind of sensitive information in there, or they even just fill out the I forgot my password on Coinbase, and then you get an email from Coinbase, and they are in your email, and they're able to reset that password on it and get at your crypto. So. Yeah.
Lock your SIM.
Yep, lock your SIM, and always use two-factor authentication that is not the text message. If you're getting the text message to your phone number, that makes it much, much more dangerous if you do end up getting SIM jacked. If you're getting those codes texted to you, just use Google Authenticator or YubiKey or Authy or one of those services as your second factor of authentication for those little codes when you're doing crypto stuff.
Yeah, that's a must.
Yep, and the third.
Don't be lazy.
Yeah, it's not. This stuff is gonna be worth a lot someday. It's already worth quite a bit. Protect it. Take that extra step. It's always worth it. Trust us. We've been there. I've lost it. I've lost more crypto than I want to admit.
Right.
Which brings me to the last bit, which is the scams where people are they get a piece of malware, or they get a piece of some malicious virus. They get it on your computer, or they get you to go to a website that looks exactly like Coinbase, but it's like coinbase.co instead of .com. Looks exactly like Coinbase. You put everything in, and then at the last second they change the deposit address on you.
And boom.
And it sends the crypto to their address instead of yours, and you don't even notice it. So the way to counteract that is it's two parts. Get a hardware wallet so that on your end, you're not exposing your private keys, you're sending things securely. And then the second part to that is make sure you just bookmark the websites that you use. Bookmark Binance.com, Coinbase.com,
Right.
MyMonero, if you want to use their web wallet. Bookmark that stuff, and don't end up on one of those sites that look exactly like the site you're expecting to see, but there's just something's a little bit off.
Fishy.
Yeah, a little fishy. A little fishy.
And if you wonder, it's on our website, theop.com. You can, on the resources, it's going to be the ledger link. That's the actual
link. It's $60 for the S and $120 for the X. And both of them do about the same thing. The X just has a little bit more hard drive space on it. But yeah, so yeah, those are some of the more common scams. If you have heard or been targeted by some other scam that we didn't mention here, comment down below. It helps us know, what type of scams are going on out there, keeps us safe, keeps our community safe, and it'll help keep you safe because we'll put out a list, of scams and things to watch for. So, I think that's it.
These are the most common
Right,
ones.
yeah, these are the most common ones.
I'm sure there's others.
There are.
Scammers are very creative.
Unfortunately, they are. But, yep, all right, so everybody stay safe out there. We love you, and we're going to keep building the open economy we all deserve.
Amen.
Bye.